Hello everyone, this is 3D Quads. Rigging. Simply, I can define rigging as creating a tool for the animators to animate your character. So the animators are lazy people. They want certain tools to be ready for them to help them add the keyframes and focus on the animation concepts that they follow. But when it comes to how to generate this tool for them, it's the job of the riggers, the people who rig the characters. Now, there are so many approaches to rig a character. One of the simplest in Blender is to use Rigify. But using Rigify needs you to know the workflow that Rigify follows to generate the tool or the final control rig. Okay, and it's an easy way. It's just adding a meta rig, connect it to or align it to your character dimensions or your character body components, and then you generate the final control rig. And then you ship this control rig with the character to the animator so they can start animating that character. So this is the simple process. But as much simple as it looks, it hides behind some challenges, let's say, that you need to be aware of in order to provide a control rig that fits the animator requirements. So in this video, we will try to rig this character using Rigify, but to be honest with you, the Rigify ready human meta rig does not fit this character because this character does not have a spine, it doesn't have a neck, it doesn't have some shoulders, and for that I will not use the ready-made human meta rig. I will build my meta rig myself. So if you are ready how to see how I did that, just follow me during this video, and it might extend to another couple of videos as well. So let's start. We add a meta rig. So we add an armature. In Blender, we call it armature. And as a meta rig, as you see, this is Rigify, basic human, basic animal, or whatever animal types. I will not follow any of these. So I will add just a single bone armature. And this single bone armature, I'll go to edit mode directly and delete this bone. I don't need it. And I will follow my approach. If you would like to follow it, then you are in the right place. So X delete, and I'm still in the edit mode. I didn't delete the armature, I deleted only the bone, but I want also to make the bone visible in front and to see the axis of the bones that I will create. Down here in the armature, we have the Rigify part here. This is the Rigify part, and it's very important just to let you know that initially, to be able to generate any rig, you need at least one UI role. So I will make it one from now, and let's hide it for now. We will come back to this later, but I need to add one of these samples. Now, as looking to my character, I just need a single bone to control the head. I don't want multiple bones. There will be no bending moves in the head. So either the whole head rotates or the whole head moves, but there will not be a possibility to, for example, move the upper part of the head or rotate the other part of the head without rotating the rest of it. So I need only a single bone, and that's what the spine does not help me with. So I will select a different type of bone, which is basic super copy. This will allow me to have one bone, just like this. Add sample, it will add one bone only. So, and this bone, I will align it to the head and make it a little bit bigger to cover the head. I will call it head. Okay, that's good. Now the next is arms, and we will do one side, then symmetrize it to the other side. So let's add the hand, and hands in Rigify, it comes under the what we call it limb in Rigify here. So this is the Rigify limbs arm. Okay, this is it, limbs arm. So add sample, it will add one arm for me here. I will just try to align it with my character in the places that we see it fits. So here it is. My arm starts from here, going down a little bit, make it in the middle, and moving this to around here. Okay, and this is why I usually enable the wireframe. As you can see, we go to the solid mode. This is the wireframe, and it's better to align the bones with your what we say with your mesh. Okay, so that you get the best of it. I think I might move it one step here to this bone. Okay, to this part. Then I move this, grab, and put it here till this point. Okay, I'm holding control, but that sometimes doesn't help, so I'll try to align it properly like this. Then after that we have this hand bone, and we will make it up to here. Again, try to align it to your mesh. Okay, so here, if you notice from the top view, we have this bend here in the arm. We don't need it to be that much visible, so I'm gonna just take it here and move these again to the middle of my bone. This one I need it straight. Okay, that looks fine. So here we have the bones already named, and if I would rather push this a little bit to the back of the hand. Okay, that's great. So we have the arm right now. If you notice the naming of these bones right now, you will see that this bone is named upper arm.L because we took the left side of the character, and this one is forearm.L, and this one is hand.L. Same thing, we will do it, but for the legs now. And for the legs, and I believe here these should go up a little bit to the middle. Okay, and for this, you notice I'm not disconnecting the bones of each other because this is how the sample has been added for me. All what I'm trying to do is to align them to my character. Now I will add a different kind of bones for the legs. So again, back to the Rigify armature, and going back down, limbs, leg, and add a sample. You see this is a sample of the leg. I will just align it to my character's legs. Yes, let's do it back. And this here. Then this one like this. Okay, what you like this, grab it, put it here, and then fix now, and then bring this, and grab down as well until you put it in place of my character. Okay, move them to the middle. So X and try to push it in the middle. This here, I need to place it. Okay, it's back. So like this, my character has its four different bones. Okay, three again with names. This is the title, this is the shin.L, this is the .L, this is 2.L, and this is the heel.L. Okay, great. Now, moving back to again this, and now this. So this is how it looks. Almost done, right? Or all what we are missing is this, the hair tie. Okay, and for the hair tie, I would select a different sample. The sample that I will select for the tie is, I believe, tentacle. Spine, tail. Okay, tail. I will take the tail. Basic tail, add sample. This is the tail. It comes like this. And I will rotate it, but I will take the bounding box option here, or the median, it's fine, R. Okay, I will put it like this, grab it into the place. I would like it to start from here, and we might add, by the way, to these bones, we can extract some bones out of these bones. So let me just put it this way. Let's see how it goes. Grab this one here again, and this one over here. If I want more resolution for more bones and that, so we put this here. See, I'm trying to position it here. Okay, and for this, grab here, and for this, grab it here, and then I can extrude another bone here, and extrude another bone here, and extrude another bone there. Okay, so now it's perfect because it's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bones. One is larger than others. And to take this one, my character has something in it, so my space. We can also grab this here a little bit, and that would make it good, I think. For now, it's good. For sure you can add in between some bones, and you can fix that later. Fine, so we have this, but let me see the name of these. It's a tail, then the tail 1, tail 2, tail 3. Okay, this is tail 1. Again, tail 1, tail 2, tail 3. These are the bones that we added or we extruded by ourselves. So you can name them the way you want. Tail 001, tail 002. Let's make this as tail 003. Okay, I think there's a right. Okay, and this it's named here 4, and it's named here 5. Okay, that's great. Now we're ready. Actually, we are ready to symmetrize, and we are ready to continue the rigging process. I don't want to make this video too long, so that's fine for now. But the last step I will do in this video is to generate the rig. So let's generate the rig. Voila, we have a functional control rig. If we hide this armature, we have this rig right now that is ready to be controlled by the pose mode. See how many controls we have. You can grab the hand IK, move the hand, and I can rotate the head of the character. The same thing for the legs. We have FK, we have IK, and we have everything we need to control this character with certain tweaks buttons. If you go to the item here and select all of them, you see all the properties of the control rig are to the right hand side here. We will not talk about this right now, but we had a successful rig generation without any problem. We used certain samples of the Rigify samples and we generated our rig. So I will stop here. Next time we will continue the rigging process of this character. Thank you for watching.